Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Royal Watch, where we bring you the latest and most intriguing news from the world of the British monarchy. Today, we're diving into a story that has sent shockwaves through royal commentators and palace observers alike, a story that some are calling an impossible situation for a familiar royal figure. We're talking about Sarah Ferguson, the Duchess of York, and a recent development that has cast a long shadow over her future within the royal inner circle. Before we dive into this fascinating news, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss our exclusive royal updates and insights. The Duchess of York, affectionately known as Fergie to many, has found herself embroiled in a truly challenging public relations crisis. For weeks now, headlines have been dominated by revelations concerning emails she sent in 2011 to the late, convicted pedophile Jeffrey Epstein. These emails were sent after Epstein's release from prison for child sex offenses, and, according to reports, they contained some rather astonishing sentiments. In one particular email, Sarah Ferguson reportedly referred to Epstein as her supreme friend, and even apologized for having criticized him in an earlier interview. This information, when it first surfaced, certainly raised many eyebrows and sparked widespread discussion. A spokesperson for the Duchess has since offered an explanation for these highly scrutinized emails. They stated that Sarah Ferguson's communication with Epstein at that time was driven by fear, specifically, fear that Epstein was preparing to sue her for defamation. While this defense provides a context, the impact of these revelations on her public image and her standing within the royal family has been undeniably significant, prompting many to question what this means for her future. Royal experts are now weighing in on the fallout from this latest scandal, and their assessments paint a rather stark picture. One prominent royal expert has suggested that it may now be impossible for Sarah Ferguson to ever truly be considered part of the inner circle of the royal family again. This isn't just about public perception. It delves into the very fabric of her relationship with the monarchy and the potential for official appearances. The implications extend even further. There is a strong belief that the Duchess may no longer be welcome to join the royals on public occasions, and this includes iconic events such as the much-anticipated Christmas celebrations at Sandringham. For years, there has been a certain degree of speculation and public interest surrounding Sarah Ferguson's presence, or lack thereof, at these gatherings. This latest development, however, seems to solidify the idea that certain doors might now be definitively closed. Jenny Bond, a former BBC royal correspondent and a seasoned observer of the monarchy, shared her expert opinion with the Mirror, stating, "I think it is inconceivable that Andrew and Sarah could appear in public at Sandringham." Her statement underscores the seriousness of the situation. Bond further elaborated on the potential dilemma facing King Charles III, explaining, "And if they joined the family party but kept away from the public and the cameras, it could open up the king to charges of hypocrisy." This highlights the delicate balancing act the king faces between family loyalty and maintaining the integrity and public image of the monarchy. Indeed, this creates another very tricky domestic situation for His Majesty. King Charles is known to be a sensitive man, and family holds immense importance to him. The unchangeable truth remains that Prince Andrew is his brother. However, as Jenny Bond pointed out, these most recent revelations regarding Sarah Ferguson's association with Jeffrey Epstein, coupled with the unsettling prospect of further undisclosed details emerging, make it inherently difficult for her to fully reintegrate into the inner family circle. Bond even suggested that this scandal could signify the permanent end to both Prince Andrew and Sarah Ferguson's presence at the traditional royal Christmas appearances at Sandringham, a tradition that, even with past controversies, still held a certain possibility. It's also important to consider the impact of these events on the younger generation of royals. Prince Andrew and Sarah Ferguson's daughters, Princess Eugenie, aged 35, and Princess Beatrice, aged 37, have maintained a public silence on the latest predicaments their parents find themselves in. This is not uncommon for members of the royal family when faced with such personal and sensitive matters. However, royal expert Richard Fitzwilliams, speaking to Express, Duquet, offered a perspective on how the princesses might be privately coping. He suggested that it is highly probable that the sisters are finding their parents' situation devastating. Being caught in the crossfire of such intense public scrutiny, particularly when it involves such serious allegations and moral questions, would undoubtedly be an incredibly difficult experience for anyone, let alone for those in the public eye with ties to the monarchy. The family dimension of this scandal cannot be overstated, as it touches upon relationships that are at the very heart of the royal institution. This unfolding story serves as a powerful reminder of the intricate and often unforgiving nature of royal life, where personal connections and past associations can have far-reaching public consequences. The scrutiny faced by those connected to the British royal family is unparalleled, and every action, every email, every association can be brought under the microscope. The concept of an inner circle within the monarchy is not merely symbolic. It represents a level of trust, access, and public acceptance that is hard-earned and, as we are seeing, can be very easily jeopardized. The question that many are now pondering is not just about Sarah Ferguson's future, but also about the ongoing efforts of the monarchy to navigate an increasingly complex media landscape and to uphold its values in the public eye. How will this recent controversy impact the king's approach to family matters, and what message does it send about accountability and association within the firm? The answers to these questions will undoubtedly continue to unfold in the coming weeks and months. As we conclude today's Royal Watch, we want to hear your thoughts. What do you make of these latest developments concerning Sarah Ferguson? Do you believe it is indeed impossible for her to fully rejoin the royal inner circle, or do you see a path for reconciliation and renewed public acceptance? Share your opinions in the comments section below. Your insights and perspectives are invaluable to our ongoing conversation about the monarchy. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel for more royal news and analysis, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. We're committed to bringing you in-depth coverage and informed discussions, and your engagement makes our community stronger. Thank you for tuning in, and we look forward to reading your comments.